Hey, how's it going everyone? We got some pretty exciting news for Disney Dreamlight Valley. We now have the official release date for Update 3, A Festival of Friendship, along with a new key art that they already provided on Twitter and Discord. And we'll take a look and see some of the details of the key art to see exactly some of the updates that they're providing in update number 3. And then lastly, there's actually one additional update that they just released today, which is February 7th. In addition to our house changes that are being made on the exterior, there's actually going to be a change being made in the interior, which we'll go over in this video. So if you're excited for update number 3 as much as I am, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button and we'll go ahead and get this video started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is the actual official launch date for the update number 3, A Festival of Friendship. As you can see here on Disney Dreamlight Valley's Twitter page, they are saying that the launch date will be February 16th. Now I assumed that this update would actually be launched at the latest on February 14th just because of Valentine's Day. And I was thinking that this update would actually provide some Valentine's Day items. But at this point, I'm thinking that we might not be getting any Valentine's Day items, but hopefully I'm wrong and we do see some of those items, just because I feel like this is a good opportunity to release some new items related to Valentine's Day. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now I did want to take a look at this key art that they provided for update number 3, and it's probably going to be the cover for Disney Dreamlight Valley up until the next update. So we'll kind of go from left to right in terms of what I see. So at the very left, you can see our home has been decorated a different color than what we're used to, because we do have now different palette options to color our exterior of the home. Moving down to Mickey and Minnie, they do have a new set of clothing. So that pretty much tells us that we're going to be getting a couple more dream styles. Like on the last update, we were able to get festive clothing or festive dream styles for both Mickey and Merlin. But now it looks like we're getting the 100th anniversary clothing, and it's pretty cool because Mickey and Minnie, they do wear the same type of clothing when you see them at the Disneyland parks or Disney World parks. Now going to the top left section, we can see a pillar. And it seems like in a lot of these key arts, we do see at least one pillar, and it usually means that we're going to be unlocking that pillar. So this pillar right here, you can see it's a little bit yellow orangish, maybe goldish color to it. We're going to take a look and see which pillar exactly is this one. So most likely this is going to be the pillar in the Frosted Heights. And just looking at it in terms of the color scheme, you can see that goldish, bronzish, I guess, color. It looks like, yeah, it's going to be this pillar that we're going to be unlocking in update number 3. Now I wanted to compare it to another pillar. This is the pillar on Dazzle Beach. You can see this goldish color is a lot lighter than the one we saw at the Frosted Heights. So, you know, it's kind of hard to look at exactly what the color is, but to me, this looks like a dark goldish color rather than the light one. So, and you can see the snow nearby. So most likely this is for the Frosted Heights. Now moving down a little bit, you can see this symbol right here, which a lot of people in the comments have been saying it's related to Atlantis. And the cool thing about this is it looks like it's an entrance to go somewhere. You can see the night thorns right here. It looks like that we had to pay a certain amount of Dreamlight just to be able to, you know, pass through this area. Now, I'm not entirely sure about the Dreamlight. This could just be there just for show, but it does look like we are adding a new area or maybe a new mine to the valley. And another thing that it kind of reminds me of is this opening that we have on Dazzle Beach, right? We were able to go and find these crystals and then go inside of this cave area. And once you're in the cave, you know, there were like some kind of a trials to do, maybe not trials, but whatever you want to call it. You had to do certain things to be able to open each section of the area. So this kind of reminds me of that. And I think the symbols that we're seeing look very, very similar to what we saw in that key art too. So again, this could be anything, an entrance to a new biome. This could be maybe a cave inside, similar to how the one I just showed you. This could be a new mine. It could be nothing at all, maybe just a symbol and we can't go anywhere. But I feel like this is leading us to something pretty big, so we'll have to wait and see. The next thing I want to talk about are the two new characters that we're getting. One is Olaf from Frozen, and the other is Maribel from Encanto. From some of the teasers that we've been getting, it doesn't seem like we're getting a realm for either of these characters. Most likely one of these characters is going to appear maybe like Scar. The other character might appear kind of like Stitch. So if I had to take a guess, I feel like Olaf is the one that's going to kind of randomly appear somehow, maybe by doing certain quests or certain things with other characters until Olaf comes. But definitely I'm super excited for both of these characters to be added I'm always excited for any new characters, so I'm gonna keep saying that until the day we stop getting new characters, which I hope is never. The next thing I want to point out are the mini ears right over here, and you can see the white colored up here, which means that it is from the 100th year anniversary. It is probably another item that we're getting from the start path. The next item right here is, you can see a doorknob that our character is holding, and we did see a previous post about this doorknob, which has the symbol or the letter M on it, which is most likely for Maribel. And you can already see it says a new door is opening at Disney Dreamlight Valley's third update, a festival of friendship. Keep an eye out for this key to unlocking it. So most likely we're going to be finding this key or this doorknob somewhere in our valley, and we're going to have to use it to maybe unlock Maribel somehow. The next thing I want to go over is this rabbit right here, this new companion that's being added to the game. We've already been teased about it before, so we kind of already expected this, but you can see it is also like a Disney 100th anniversary themed. The next thing I want to cover are these little butterflies that we're seeing, right? Different colors, different types of butterflies. And you can see this butterfly is kind of outside of this house, this casita, the mini casita, which could tell us that maybe we're getting butterflies added to the valley. That would be cool, right? But there's a good chance these butterflies are only going to be next to the casita here, which leaves me to the last item on this key art that I want to mention. And it's the biggest item here, and I think it's the coolest item, other than maybe what this potentially could be right over here, this cave area. But honestly, just visually, I love how this casita, this mini casita looks. It's very colorful, it's big, and I can't wait to add it to our valley, even though, you know, we're kind of running out of room in our valley. But I feel like adding this casita is worth it. Now let me know in the comments down below, did I miss anything here? Can you spot something that I missed? That would be great. I mean, the more the merrier that we get here in this update. But yeah, I don't really see anything else. And the last thing I want to mention in this video is what I talked about earlier, is that we are getting customizations inside our home now. So in addition to the outside where we could change the color of our home, we can now change the interior door of our home as well. As you can see, it says open new interior doors in update 3. Valley villagers will be able to customize room doors and their placements in our next update. And you can see all the different types of doors that we have, and honestly, these are great. I feel like we're going to get a lot of cool options with these doors. We're only seeing maybe a select few, and there's probably going to be more eventually, right? Maybe we start off with the amount that we're seeing right now, and then over time they're just going to keep adding more and more doors. I can't wait to see what other things that they add to this update. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, think about watching this video right over here that's on the screen now, and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see future videos related to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.